Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode. Hold on a second. Let's open a soda pop. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Halo Combat Evolved. This is episode number 5 in the series. I think it was like I Would Have Been Your Daddy or something like that was the name of the episode. I don't know. I'm going to name this the longest episode to date, or like the longest episode in the series. It's not... There are definitely going to be other episodes we covered that are longer. I know 35 minutes doesn't seem that long, but that's because I severely cut. Like, I took it from like an hour and 5 minutes down to 35, and it's just because there's so much repetition in this episode. It's ungodly. Like, the amount of repetition that we have, that we actually deal with, is really bad. It just feels like it's forever. Like how much time we actually spend in this episode. And it's because of this, which you are about to see up here. These rooms are all circular. Every single room that we go into in this episode is like the same circular layout with just different kinds of elites. You know, some have hunters, some have the elites themselves. It's just a different covenant in each of these rooms. That, and it doesn't help that there's an area you can completely cut out if you do it correctly that I did wrong. Or at least I didn't pick up on that you could skip a whole section of the level if you just do it correctly, and when we get there, I actually do cut there, and I will explain sort of what it looks like if you don't cut it, and then what it looks like if you do cut it. So, yeah, like I said, it's just... I highly doubt it's actually, like, the longest level in this game, but it's the longest level with, like, things just remaining the same throughout it. Like, things just feel... Each room feels identical to the next, and I feel like I left enough in here to get the idea of the level across, and you'll be able to see what I mean by everything feels like repetitive stuff. Luckily, these markings on the floor make it easy to know where you need to go. Unfortunately, like I said, like where you need to go is like a repeat of itself over and over again. So you'll have one of these sections, and then you'll have a bridge section like this, and you will repetitively have this with little to no shakeup many times in a row. It's going to be the same. You can wipe out some of these guys here when they're sleeping. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they'll get jackals, sometimes they'll get elites. It all depends. And there's a whole section below this where a bunch of aliens are hiding. You can see there, I kind of got blasted by some of them under here. But yeah, it just, like, such little is shaken up that I really don't feel like... I feel like cutting this episode isn't a big deal, if that makes sense. But I'll cut to, like, what I would consider the highlights of the episode all throughout this episode. But if you want to check out, like, a full Let's Play of this, like I said, please let me know down in the comments. I'm more than willing to do, like, YouTube live streams or something along those lines when we do these Let's Plays. It just hasn't seemed like there's been, like, a huge want for that. But if that's something you legitimately want to see, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see if we can make that happen. Then we could have all the deaths and stuff. There could be a chat, all that good stuff. Like I said, I always like interacting with the people on here, so if you're interested in that, let me know. I used to do that on Twitch all the time, so definitely wouldn't be opposed. And here's a guy with an energy sword. We kind of need to get away from him right now, so let's drop down the hole. He's going to throw a grenade at us. Smart move. The AI is actually, like, decently competent. There we go. We got him out of the way. Thank God. He's usually an easy death here. Like one that I could predict that's likely going to happen to us. We're still doing pretty good on health. We're pretty low on ammunition as a whole, but I think there's ample guns and ammunition hidden throughout this episode. Up until we get to the end, and then you'll see things get pretty shaky, but it's alright. We're staying alive. And now back into another circular room. And this repeats itself over and over and over again, which is why we're just gonna bypass a lot of these rooms and go straight to, like, the highlight stuff. Here we go. Here we go. So this is the section after we beat like 2 more of those circular rooms, maybe even 3. I don't know, I lose track after a while. We finally get to go down an elevator here and go down to the ground level where everything's actually happening. You can see there, I did turn on the old graphics for a second. I always like to look at the old graphics in these games to see what they look like, but we have transitioned back to the new ones. Plus, there's an achievement in Halo Combat Evolved where you look at all of the levels in the old graphics at least once, so doing that. And I think the next episode coming out on the series here will be in like the full old graphics. So this is another circular room, but it starts out with grunts sleeping, and here's a look at what they look like way back in the day. He got stuck in the wall there. But I just wanted to show that. You know, sometimes it's cool to see the aliens in their prototypes or what they originally look like. And there we go, I was already spotted, so no secrecy here, nothing special going on. I'm getting fired upon by every which angle. I don't die in any of these circular rooms, which is why I don't leave like any of them on, because they're not particularly challenging. But here we go. After we exit that circular room, we are greeted with an outdoor section, which I love. The outdoor section here is pretty cool because it offers a variety of ways to tackle this. In the back left-hand side from where I'm standing, here's what it used to look like in the old game. There is a sniper rifle and an RPG that you can get if you want to take on the enemies that way. You could also just use your existing weapons. There's a warthog over here. There's some ghosts riding around. You know, there's a variety of ways that you could really choose to take on this level. I myself am a big fan of the ghosts, so I think I'm going to take a ghost over. It just always feels a little bit quicker in my brain to use the ghost. Like, I just feel like I get more accomplished. Which, I mean, likely I do, but it also likely makes me like a lone gunman out here, which can sometimes be detrimental in some of these sections, but I feel like I get the job done. So I'm trying to take this guy out so I could steal his ghost, and we can get a look at that. Now, the ghost is doing bad on health here, but that's okay. A lot of this is just to ride around and devastate some of these guys out here. So the sniper rifle and the RPG are also hidden back there. It'd probably be beneficial for these turrets. I didn't realize they were back there, but after I do an episode of this Let's Play, I always go and check through another person who does a Let's Play just to see like a more thorough walk down to see how much I missed and how much of a dummy I was. So I like to do it afterhand, so that way, you know, I'm not like just copying somebody else's Let's Play. But in an event like this, it would have been nice to watch their video prior to this, because then I would have probably got a whole lot more. I would have gotten everything without cutting it within like 45 minutes. So it happens. It is what it is. We'll continue to progress. Like I said, the RPG would be really helpful right now. I could just hop out, take 2 or 3 shots at this Wraith, and it'd be over and done with. He is getting some decent shots off, and the Wraith is pretty tanky. I mean, I guess it is a tank, right? Like, it's a literal alien tank. So it makes sense that it's doing well, but there is a lot of Covenant out here. And it looks like, I don't know, my men probably aren't really following along. They're probably back there just hanging out. Snipe some of these guys. The Ghost is good, but with the Ghost being in like such low health, I don't really want to take the risk of dying here. But then I almost die because I take a pretty good hit. But I guess we could just progress onward. There's not really much benefit to like clearing a whole stage. And here we go, we got a Scorpion, which is the equivalent of our tank. Like the standard, what is it, USNC? Let's see, it's like United Nations Security Council, so UNSC. This is their standard tank that they bring out into operation. I do die quite a few times in the tank. Not gonna lie, there's some instructions here, which I vaguely just remember from my days of playing Halo growing up. Halo was one of those games that, like, my older brother was really into it growing up. So, like, I, right out the gate, got deeply involved in Halo, because, like, you know, if you have older siblings, and you have, consoles, you know, usually they get, like, the first pick at, like, games and stuff like that, so I always remember he was big into, like, Halo and Madden and things like that, much like my younger brother is, so I kind of grew up with Halo de facto, because that's what he liked to play. There was a cut there, because I die a few times here, but, yeah, that was kind of like, this was my introduction into Halo, so I was pretty, like, in it when it first came out. Like, I was all about Halo Combat Evolved the second it came out. And then Halo 2, of course, and then I think Halo 3 was, like, the first game, like, I played on my own, and was like, oh, this is a cool game. And then, after that, I just kinda, I played Halo ODST, and then didn't want to play any of the other games. I think Reach came next, and I was like, well, the Master Chief isn't in it, so can it be good? I was never a fan of, like, the RPG elements to Halo Wars. And then by the time Halo 4 and all that came out, I was moving on to other things in life, so I didn't get a big chance to, like, really try it out. There we just annihilated 2 hunters. That's pretty cool. It's impressive to see the firepower behind the tank here. Now I do a quick cut here because I can't figure out how to quite get through this door. There's the buttons right there. You can literally see them on the screen. But I keep thinking it's like, well, maybe we have to take care of all of the enemies off screen first. So I do hop out. I attempt to go do that. I actually do go do that and kill every enemy off screen and then figure out you just gotta press this button and then you get sent down this little hole. So that's all that was. That cut is actually just me being an idiot. Like I said, it stinks in like a Let's Play like this because number one, I'm an idiot. Number two, the game itself is it's pretty lengthy for each episode. I really hate that, like, they combined all of these episodes into, like, 10 episodes worth of gameplays, because it used to be a whole lot more. It used to be, like, 20, which would completely negate this whole problem, but I don't feel like stopping in between a mission. But anytime you see, like, little text that comes up on the screen that's like, oh, now we're doing this, it's like, that used to be the end of a mission. Missions used to be, like, small, 30, maybe... yeah, 30 on the longer side, maybe 20 minutes on the shorter side, intervals of gameplay. And now they're like 50 minutes a pop. I would put it this way, I remember the Halo 2 story mode, you had to scroll through the missions on the screen to see all of them. There were that many. And all of them were terrific, but... I digress. Maybe I'm just remembering things a little bit too fondly. Maybe that's my nostalgia. But here we go. We're just blowing these guys away as expected. I am hanging back. It looks like there's too many. And with this guy firing off over here, which I could swore I just dealt with, along with, I think that one did it. But along with them being pretty good AI and having a lot of grenades at this point in time in the game and stuff like that, it makes the most sense to hang back as long as you can. And slowly approach the army if you're in a vehicle, because otherwise, right, what's going to happen is you're going to get hit with a sticky grenade, and then you and your teammates are going to die here. That is what I have seen to be the case more times than not, so that's why we take things a little bit slower when we're going into a situation like this, because otherwise... it is not good. It could end very badly for us. But will this just open? No, we need to activate a gate. Let me go deal with this guy real quick. Blast him away. And the pistols are overpowered. And our guy got out and is actually helping us. Thank you, sir. There, I gave him the head nod. It's like, thank you, man. Because so many times... the AI of the Covenant is really good. Our AI that helps us is... I mean, we've seen them die just from hanging out in a ship. Just from hanging out on the side of a Warthog, waiting for us to get back in it. Little did they know we were going to approach a full-blown army. Okay, that guy tried to stop us there. Not really sure why he thought jumping in front of the tank would stop it, but he thought that for a brief moment. Now let's completely decimate some of these people. I think there is a little bit of a cut here, but not an egregious one. Yeah, that was it. There we go. We just mutilate a bunch of these people here. I kept thinking in Halo Combat Evolved you could take down this Covenant ship, and you can't. So if you're losing massive amounts of health by firing at it like I am right here, don't bother doing that. You cannot take it down. As much as it looks like it's ready to go down in those situations, it will never go down. I promise you this is the most amount of times you can hit it. I can't imagine anybody hits it more than like 3 times like that. But we did take a good amount of damage there, so it's best to just hang back. Heal up, recuperate the team. Everybody get to good health. You know, make the best out of the situation. Everybody just do a good job. Don't die. It really hurts me when you all die. Everybody just chill. And I am gonna make a good cut. This building right here, I end up having to run in here to hide. Just don't ever go in this building. Don't do it. I spent about 15 minutes in that building, and it's a big frickin' circle that leads nowhere. And there's an invisible alien with an energy sword. All that's gonna happen if you go in that building, I guarantee it, is you're gonna wrap up some extra deaths. That's it. You'll get some cool alien kills. But at this point in time in the game, if that's what you're looking to get, I don't know what to tell you. You've already been playing for this long. You should already have a fair amount of good alien kills. Like I said, if that's what you guys are into, longer episodes and stuff like that, I could work on that, but doesn't feel like the general consensus. I'm getting pegged by this turnip here. Dear God. So yeah, you can see right here is where I was really taking a beating. I probably left my guy there to die. Sorry, man. But I end up going into this building, and then I cut it all out and just go back and annihilate this guy because I just end up dying endless amounts of times in that building. I do finally get it, but if you've ever played this game, there's a hunter there. Even if you beat everything in that building, you just come out on the other side to more enemies. There's no benefit to it. There's legitimately zero reason to go through and do that. So don't do it. That'd be my advice. Blast these guys away. Take down some of these men. Off in the distance here. I just want to take down like any potential areas where I could get hit with a grenade here. My voice keeps cracking during this episode. That's interesting. But I want to take out like any scenario where like I could die stupidly. Because, I mean, at this point I was playing this level for like 40 minutes here. So it was just like, okay, I want to stop dying. And it looks like there is a good amount of men down here. I probably just ran over about half of them. Hopefully not. There they are. Hey guys, everybody hop aboard. Take a look, it's in a book. They're reading Rainbow. There we go. There's some hunters. Take them out. I'm just gonna keep calling them that. At first I was trying to correct myself, but I cannot say hunters correctly. I say haunters because I've been playing Pokemon for so damn long, it feels like. So, there it is. But here we go. I'm trying to deal with everything on this side because I know as soon as we go in this tunnel, there's going to be more. There's going to be more of the Covenant, but now I have a feeling they're going to flank us from both sides, which is not going to be good. Okay, I luckily dealt with him. Jesus. That could have been bad. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of enemies approaching here. Men, don't die. Don't die from that grenade. Okay, only one died. Now they're coming from this side too. Luckily, some men are hanging out over here. They got the motto. They know we're being flanked from both sides. We need to be a little bit on the safe side here. I'm gonna try and clear a slight path this way. Obviously, we can't take the path or the tank through that underpass there, so we're gonna need to approach on foot. There is an elite coming down this way. Okay, me and my men took him down. Good job, men. Here's some wild running grunts. Nothing too bad. Hopefully that wasn't an elite hiding behind this tree. Could really be bad. Okay, no, it was just a grunt. Okay, let me beat you with this thing. There you go. You're dead. But there's a couple more, and a loud ass motorcycle in the background because it wouldn't be an Average Joe episode without it. And here's a ghost. Oh, let's... Okay, he's taken down. Now, what do they call these things? I forget what they call these things. Is that a ghost? No. It's not a wraith. The wraith is the tank thing. I forget what they call these things. But there we go. We take it down. Anyways, just one shot from the RPG. No big deal. Nothing huge there. Let's have ourselves another soda pop. Because of course, why not? Use the RPG to take out some of these turrets. I think I actually missed there. That seemed really unlikely to be a miss. That one is a dead hit. I could tell from the explosion. Oh, that guy... Did that guy run away because he saw the RPG? I think he did. Either that or he died somehow. Oh man, coming out with the Needler strong there, that elite. That was actually a really good move. That could have done a ton of damage. But here we go, back to the circular rooms of chaos, so I'm gonna cut it out into when we get to the next unique bridge here. So this bridge is unique because we have a bunch of Sleeping Covenant like we had before. Bunch of grunts here. But we also have the benefit of, if we're sneaky, we can make it pretty far, but there's a bunch of Covenant on the bridge next to us as well that are going to, they're going to start viciously attacking us if we don't make great progress here. I decided to end up throwing the grenade because I'm not willing to wait too much longer, but that's going to wake up all of them on the other side of the bridge. So we really need to use our brain power here. Let's knock some of these elite back. Try to make it clear. Oh man, I am seriously hurting. Okay, get out of there. There you can see the shields doing the thing that in the couple of episodes prior I said they weren't doing. I'm going to retreat back pretty far here. Behind this glass to heal up. Because they're attacking from the other side of the bridge as well. Throw that. That elite jumped off the bridge. That's good. Fire an RPG at this guy. Beat him a little bit. Grab a Needler because we were running low on ammunition. Just start pegging the enemies. Deal with this Jackal. Come on. Okay, there's going to be some strong elite at the end of this. I have a really good feeling that an elite is about to come out of here. There he is. He's invisible. I caught him. Okay, he's right there. Hopefully that dealt with him. Because I am really low on health and I just need to get out of here. Okay, go, 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 go. Get in the building. Just get in the building, Average Joe. That's all you need to do. Get in the building, let the doors close, and you're fine. Okay, there we go. Now back to the circular rooms, of course. Because it wouldn't be fun without the circular rooms. Look at this. Innovative. Okay, back to another room that's actually important. So this one, I believe, has the hunters inside of it. Yep. Which, of course, I kept the RPG, so... Is it really all that important, Average Joe? Not really. Is it cool to kill a bunch of hunters with the RPG? Absolutely. It's always fun. There's a pistol. Okay, I'll take the assault rifle. The assault rifle's better. I don't think I'm going to get any more RPG ammo. So it might be beneficial to ditch the RPG. I guess I don't, though? I don't know. I thought I did. But that's okay. There's some jackals coming down the hallway. And I think this is where, like, the egregious cut comes. Like, if I was to call one of them over the top, which it's really not. I mean, we just have to go through 2 more circular rooms if we don't cut it. Yeah, so this was another mission, I believe, but... Here we go, we take out these guys, and you can see here, their little flying device. They left one unmanned. So, that building over there to the left, I think they leave 2 unmanned here. The building to the left that we just saw in the corner, maybe if we turn around we'll see it again. To the right now, I guess. I'm gonna go in and hide just so that way that thing in the sky doesn't take us out. A Banshee, that's what it's called. Right to the left, that building there is where we need to go to. We can walk across this bridge and get there. It's very easy to do. But, that would require us to go through 2 more circular rooms, so the quicker path is to take one of these flying things, which I believe is called a Banshee. Man, this guy's dodging them. There we go. Take him out with the assault rifle. That's fine. There should be one more over here that we could take. Yeah. Let's just hop in it before anybody does anything. Yeah, so we can take this and just ride it on over to here. We could ride it to the very top if we wanted to, because that's where we end up finishing things. Like, there's like a middle section there, but I'm going to cut to the bottom section because I just went to the left and continued to walk through it. There was 2 circular rooms that you missed out on, but then we have to approach this from the bottom section up and finish out the episode this way. So, there we go. Nothing. But you just missed 2 circular rooms like you saw in the beginning of the episode. Now, these hunters are asleep right now. I'm going to pick up whatever weapons I could possibly get. We could probably annihilate this guy just hitting him in the back, but weapons are an oddity right now. It's really difficult to get any sort of ammunition here at the end of this level. Even this guy, I think he's asleep. I don't know, I hit him a couple times. He definitely wakes up there, but I can't see the hunters, and they didn't wake up, so might as well not kill them. I'm holding out hope that we get some actual ammunition here instead of just some Covenant weapons, but... Okay, there we go. Take out this guy. So there's a Needler. Needler's never great to use, though. And hopefully there's not a hunter up here, because we are really hurting for weapons right now. I mean, our ammunition on this gun's pretty good, but from what I recall, there's going to be a large amount of aliens up here. Like, the Covenant are not going to be easy to deal with once we make it up here. I can't believe the hunters didn't wake up throughout any of this. That would really suck to run into one right now. I mean, this thing's half charged. Okay, there's some jackals. Just grenade them. There you go, dealt with them. And I hate the green gun. The green gun is so freaking annoying. It's probably... I don't know. I don't know if it's the worst gun. I think it actually is. I hate the Needler, but I think the green gun is slightly worse. Any hidden weapons or anything down here? Oh no. That was a hunter. Shit. I have a very limited amount of ammunition with this thing. And we're out. Okay. Need him to swing, and I need to get him in the back right there. I'm reloading. Hit him in the back. Come on. Let's get him. There we go. We got him. We got him, folks. We were in a tight spot there. Now I think we just need to open this thing, and we are clear to victory. Low on ammunition, so hopefully this is a straightforward path. It's not. There's a whole shitload of Covenant. Oh my god, a guy's approaching with the energy sword. Oh shit. And there's hunters. Oh my god. This is bad. I have five freaking shots. I'm gonna have to kill this hunter by hand. That may not sound like a lot to you guys, but I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Did that grenade do it? No, it didn't. And now there's a guy in a turret. I'm running around. Oh my god. This is gonna end really bad. Okay, come on. Can I find a weapon? Oh my god, he hit me up and out. I need to get out of here. He is going to kill me. Come on. Oh, there we go. He took him down with melee. Taking down a hunter with melee combat. That's pretty good. Okay, pick up the green gun. I hate it, but it's going to be our salvation in this episode. I guess it's what we're going to have to use. I don't know. It's going to be tricky. Take this guy out. Got anything we could use? Okay, we could... Of course it's perfectly aligned that I can't hit any of the Covenant. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Let's load this thing up. Smack this guy out of the planet. Okay, hop on here. Let's start unloading on everybody. Let's be crystal clear here and just take a widespread hit until things are not turning red anymore. I don't care if it eats up a lot of time. There's an arrow going up here, although I think this arrow is kind of an oddball one. I don't think there's really anything we could do. I'm gonna pick up the Needler just to be safe. Like just as like an extra thing of ammunition to have, because we are really running low as a whole. Like we're just at wit's end here. But with that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of the episode. If you like this episode at all, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly motivational for myself in making videos just like this now and in the near future. I do apologize for all the egregious cuts in this episode. Like I said, it is probably one of the longest episodes I filmed for this series. And it's really not entertaining. There's not a whole lot going on. I know the next episode coming out on Monday of next week is my favorite overall level inside of Halo Combat Evolved. So if you're interested at all in seeing that, go ahead and check that out. Coming out on Monday. It's going to be a ton of fun. It is an extremely fun episode. I think most people would rank the level coming out as one of the best levels inside of Halo Combat Evolved, period. So feel free to check that out. And like I said, yeah, feel free to drop down a comment. I respond to all the comments I see. And if you're interested in seeing like the full-blown Let's Play, please let me know about that as well in the comments. As I mentioned a couple times throughout the videos, I'd be more than happy to do like a full live stream here on YouTube. I just am never sure what people want to see, but I'm always open to changing up what I post out there in case people want to see it. But enjoy this conversation we have with Cortana here to wrap up the episode as it closes without my beautiful narration over it, and we'll see y'all here on the next one. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scout.
That terminal, try there.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo, how do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something. Buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now, they're afraid.
Something buried. Where?
The Captain. We've got to stop the Captain.
Keys? What
The
do
weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here, find keys, stop him. Before it's too late!